Hi, in this video on my Arduino Mega2560 I decided to add yet another component to the whole circuit, to the whole setup. Last time I added this NTC, which should be cooled down by this fan. However, I thought it would be a nice idea to add this Visitechnique lamp to it, so it actually gets some real heat, and then see what happens when I put the fan on it. So that should give some real difference in the value in the serial monitor. So let's see how that works out. So with the lamp added to the circuit, I of course have to change the code, and since that lamp has to be addressed by an output, I will add a line here. Since it is output pin 2, I'll add it to 2 with a change here that is not a LED but a lamp. Then I will add here and output value 5 is 0. Which is then analog output for a lamp. And let's add here, since we have 3 LED LEDs in use, it's good use not to get confused. The 0, by the way, is for the yellow LED, so then the 2 should be for the green square. I mean square LED. This is also for the square LED. And then this one is for the green round LED. So not be confused for anything. Alright. Then output value 5. These are for the LEDs. Also let me add that as well. So I have to use output value 5 is, let's put that at just this same. I don't know if it will work, but we'll see. Then an analog write. Oops. Which has to be 2. If I look, well, yes, that is 2. And output value 5, which is then for the lamp again. will not write anything here yet, because it should be for the, I should notice something on the NTC. So I will see what happens when I put something, I don't do that. So let me save it as 4. Compile, upload, and see what happens. Done uploading, successful. Then it's time to put the serial monitor on. Quite a number of values here. But let's first see if the lamp is actually going to work. So I'm curious how this works out. So with the changed code and uploaded, let's see how it works out in total. And I don't see anything happening to the lamp. Let me put it more upright. So when I look at the serial monitor at the same time, it has a very big value, a very large value actually. So I'm not quite sure if that means that it is actually working. So I better put the value of the supposed to be lamp also in the output, so I can see a value change, although it is the same as output value 1, which I do see. So let me see what happens then. It is indeed exactly the same value. But I don't see anything here. So maybe I should use a different component there. So let's try something different. And when using components, better make sure that you have something that is what you actually think it is, because it's a white LED. So it does work, as you can clearly see, but does it have an influence on the serial monitor? And that is what I actually doubt. So far as I can see, it does not have any real influence. Also, when I feel it, it's not giving any heat, it's just burning. So I need a real lamp. When replacing the LED with a real lamp, it is obvious that the circuit needs a little change, because if I turn up the pot meter, which should work if the connection stays as it should be. Like this, and turn it up, and while the lamp is just like the LED connected over the resistor, it doesn't do anything. And let me turn it down, and when I connect it just over the power, it does work. Let me put this again. So you see, this works. I don't need the resistor. So the latest code change is in fact now for this experiment not really necessary. I put it right to the NTC. Which shows a very low value now. So and this wire on the potmeter is giving problems, being disconnected all the time. So I'm not quite sure about the values of the NTC now there's a lamp put on it. But I can better show you on the screencast. So let's go there. So with the white LED which I mistook for a lamp replaced by an actual lamp, you see here the values of the NTC, and right now the fan is working, but when I change the potmeter setting, now the fan is completely off. I turn it on, it stops again, and that could mean that it does work, because the NTC value changes by the influence of the temperature, of course, and with a lower temperature the resistor increases. So that means that it does work. Of course not all the airflow is directed to the NTC, but feeling it is okay, and I think that this is nevertheless quite okay experiment. So let's see again. Turn it completely down. Temperature rises, so the value gets lower. Again, still talking about the NTC value. It's running fully with the fan now, and the value increases. Low temperature, value increases. So I think that's it's a good experiment anyway. So with this experiment done, I could find some more, but I'll let that
to yet another time. But lesson learned, first of course make sure that you have the component that you intend to have, because LEDs don't dissipate heat, they just show, they stay cold. Lamps do, and lamps don't care much for the way they are connected, while LEDs obviously do. They have a cathode and an anode, or plus and minus, and they really should be connected in the right way, and lamp don't care. So for now, thanks for watching, and see you for another experiment.